They've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Tampa. Returnable from the 1. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Baker out of the pistol. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Young has a man. It's Brooks. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Sending a receiver left. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw complete to Thielen. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Brooks. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Tight end making the play there on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 18 on 2nd and 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
The throw is caught, and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
It's 2nd and goal. Young looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Young on 3rd and goal. He rolls to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and field. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. A give right side to White. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's taken in by Otten. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Baker now off to play fake. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. White trying this straight ahead. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. From the gun, Mayfield. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Trying the right side with White. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Trying again with White. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Now Camarda on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Thielen, the receiver, in motion left. To the air on 1st down. Young gets this to Johnson. At the 49.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now. Young. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. He finds Johnson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Young. He's on the move. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Young on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Fourth and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead. They're going for it, Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. On target to Godwin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They give to Irving, left side. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Right back to Irving now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to keep those plays from going any further.
He's got it! And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's the give to Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. It's a loss of 1. brings up second and goal.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers are on the move here. It's second and goal. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Buckle up, it's third and goal. Baker now from the gun. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Connects with Johnson. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
From the red zone now. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Got him in over the middle, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Staring at fourth down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. From 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. To throw is Mayfield. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A final throw before the break. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers, impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Now Camarda on to send it away. Raheem Blackshear now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Mayfield now from the gun. Completes this one to Otten. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Godwin, the man in motion left. 1st down, here's Baker. That's going to be caught by Evans. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, a run for White. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to White. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Running on 2nd with White. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The give now to White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. This complete to Cope. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. There has them trending in the wrong direction. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. From 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And he's able to drive up past the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Play action now, Young. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This finds Evans complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. QB sneak coming. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And the defense follows him all the way and shoves him out of bounds. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Design bootleg here. Headed out right. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Firing one deep for the end zone. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, it's White. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down. Baker now. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's brought down for a...
Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That's brought in by White. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Godwin, the man in motion left. Here he is on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Now Camarda on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Young working from the gun. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
To the air on first down. Young has a man. It's Brooks. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Gets this to Johnson. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's second and goal. Shotgun snap now to Young. And it's caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Hauled in by Godwin. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Now to throw. He's on the move. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And that brings up fourth and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. To throw. Forced out to his right. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running once more with Brooks. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road.